Frustrated by job search, feeling stuck, or panicked about looking for your next job because you don't know where to start? Or have you been applying through online job boards again and again and not getting any responses? Well, stay with me. I'm going to give you 4 proven strategies to fast track your success in finding and landing your next job. Hi, welcome back. I'm Stacey Davidson, founder and CEO of Virtual Job Search Coach, creator of Power Up Your Job Search program, and on this channel, I'll teach you techniques and strategies to help you determine, pursue, and land your dream job. As a career coach and job search strategist, some of the most common questions I get asked from job seekers when they're trying to find their next job is, how do I actually go about finding a job? Where do I look? How do I start? And what do I do to help me find my next job quickly? So today, I'm going to teach you 4 proven strategies to find and land your dream job faster in today's market. But first, I want to tell you the 2 most common mistakes job seekers make and see if that's what you're doing. What most people tend to do when they're looking for their next job is hit the internet job boards, such as Indeed, ZipRecruiter, Monster, Workopolis. There's hundreds out there, so that's just to name a few. There's nothing wrong with doing this, but did you know that less than 20% of jobs are filled through online job boards? For the past few years, the average job posting receives 250 applications. And now, because of the impact on the current labor market due to the COVID pandemic, probably double that. And out of those 250 applications, only 2%, that's 5 people, will receive an interview. So while job boards can be a useful resource, I'm not saying don't use them. They're not the most effective job search strategy. So relying solely on job boards to find your next job is mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 for successful job search is relying on someone else to find a job for you, like recruitment agencies, also known as employment agencies, placement firms, or headhunters. Recruitment agencies' clients are businesses, not you, the job seeker. So while a recruiter is thrilled to meet you, learn about you, and may seem to genuinely care about your needs and wants, it's mostly to determine if you meet the criteria of any of the positions they're currently trying to fill for their business clients, because that's who's paying them. How do I know this? Because I'm a part-time recruiter. The only person who's responsible for finding you a job is you. If you don't match with any of the opportunities a recruitment agency is currently trying to fill, then you sit in their database until a potential match comes along. Consequently, if you're waiting for your recruiter to call with a job offer, you could be waiting a very long time. So while I encourage the use of recruitment agencies as one job search method, you don't want it to be your only method either. If you want to increase your chances of being successful faster in your job search, then you must use additional methods to job boards and recruiters. Now, let's talk about more effective methods of job search. You heard me say earlier that less than 20% of jobs are filled through online job postings. I bet you're thinking, so where does the other 80% come from? Am I right? You may have heard the term the hidden job market. If it conjures up an image of a haunted house with creepy music in the background, hey, I get it, because that's exactly what came to mind the first time I heard it too. However, it's really not that scary once you understand what it's all about and how to tap into it. I'll get to those 4 strategies in a minute. The hidden job market is essentially non-advertised jobs. So I bet you're thinking, okay, Stacey, so if they aren't advertised, how do I find them? All right, well, let me first explain some factors and opportunities that create the hidden job market. A company is impacted by change factors which define an impending need. This can include things like staffing issues, such as a staff shortage, medical or maternity leave, early retirement, a sudden termination leaving an immediate gap, a market shift, unexpected growth, or an increase in customer needs. Someone is resigning and there's a short window of opportunity for them to train a new person. A special or unique problem has arisen. There's a shift in operational priorities. Company relocations, a merger or company acquisition, or they just received budget approval for increased staffing but haven't started the hiring process yet. These factors can lead to opportunities because if the right person comes along at that time or someone in the organization recommends a candidate, it can save the employer a great deal of time and money. Recruitment campaigns by human resource departments are often lengthy. HR managers state the average time frame to create and set up recruitment plans can take from 5 to 16 weeks. That's up to 4 months. There are many ways to access the hidden job market. Now, here are the 4 proven strategies I promised you to increase your results. Strategy number 1. Build your network. Networking is the fastest known way to join this market. I could talk for hours about how to effectively network. And if you'd like to hear more on that topic, please subscribe to my channel, drop me a comment below, and I will gladly make that a priority for an upcoming video. So here's my hot tip on networking. Start with your inner circles, such as family and friends, then acquaintances, business contacts, clients and referrals, and make sure you follow up on leads. You can make new contacts by connecting with people through attending networking events, Chamber of Commerce meetings, industry trade shows, conferences, seminars, workshops, community events, volunteer activities. Join relevant Facebook and social media groups. Strategy number 2, create a target list. So here, you're going to put on your Sherlock Holmes hat and become a detective by researching and investigating companies you may want to work for or industries you may want to work in. Again, I can create an entire video explaining how to research and investigate companies. So if this is something you'd like to learn more about, leave me a comment below. So my hot tip for strategy number 2 is create a list of those target companies and a list of people that currently work within those companies. You can often find the names of people through searching team, about us, and staff directory pages on company websites, by performing general Google searches, as well as searching through LinkedIn, my personal favorite. You can also use Facebook business pages and Google business pages. Strategy number 3 is strategize. That's one of my favorite words. You want to develop a strategy plan to uncover potential opportunities that lay a foundation for hiring, such as sudden company growth, acquisitions, someone retiring or resigning, grant approvals, and new project announcements. By using Google, local news media, website research, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, business pages, and your network connections, you can discover all sorts of change factors. And you remember what I said a few minutes ago? Change factors lead to potential opportunities for you. So keep your eyes open, ear to the ground, and sign up for industry and company newsletters to look out for change factors and opportunities. All right, so let's move on to strategy number 4, informational interviews. And this one is super powerful. This is where you get to ask the questions. When you find a target employer connection, you want to request a brief 15 to 20 minute information meeting in order to get useful information for employment and career planning. It could be in person, by phone, over coffee, or video conference. I could write a book on informational interviews, but click the video link above to watch my video about informational interviews, where I explain in detail how to get informational interviews, why they're important, and what questions to ask. So my hot tip for strategy number 4 is to have approximately 10 questions prepared. Take notes or ask permission to record the conversation. But whatever you do, please, please, please do not ask for a job. That is the kiss of death, and if you do that, you've blown it. Instead, focus on building a relationship. Ask probing questions, listen for pain points and indicators of trends and insights, such as upcoming projects. You want to uncover what I call top issues, trends, opportunities, problems, and projects. Be creative and resourceful and examine the information you've collected. Ask yourself, is there a niche or problem that doesn't seem to be addressed at present that I could fill or resolve? That will be your golden ticket. The 4 strategies I've just given you are prospecting methods, and they represent how more than 75% of job seekers, just like you, are successful in finding their next job. If you don't prospect, you're limiting yourself to a success rate of less than 25%. As a job seeker, your goal is to access the hidden job market as quickly and easily as you can. The time you invest in prospecting will bring you a greater return for your efforts than any time spent in answering job applications on job boards or newspapers. Yes, some companies still advertise in newspapers. If you like what you've learned in this video today, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And you heard me talk about having 10 questions to ask in an informational interview. So to learn everything you need to know about informational interviews and get my top recommended questions to ask, click the video box above or click the link in the description box below, and I'll see you over there.